Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know. Happy Thanksgiving Day for people that live here in America. Your boy lives in Orlando, Florida, so we qualify. We're eligible. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. We're going to talk about the Thanksgiving trending cards. A lot of people feel, in a mood of giving, of buying, of addiction to the Browns. So again, today we're going to discuss just the best-selling, most trending cards right now in Yu-Gi-Oh! So let me know what you guys think. So let's start with Lacrima, the Crimson Tears. We talked about the secret rare, which we will just touch base in just a moment here as well. As we did, we told you guys to buy it at $4. Recently, I showed it bumping up to like 8s. I think it was close to 10s. And I have 4 copies, still have 4 copies. And I'm going to update you on the secret rare, but the quarter century is making moves. Look at this massive volume candle at 50 bones. 41 copies bought at 50s, and now you wake up and they're hundies. They're triple digits here, 11 listings only, 2 pages right here. A lot of one-ofs, guys, and then gone. Insane the hype going on around the Fiendsmith engine right now. I thought this would be something post-Supreme Darkness, but people's like, Ryzeo? Who cares? Have you heard about Fiendsmith? Have you heard about Snake Eyes? Have you heard about, Azamina and the current meta? And they're like, Ryzeo, well, you got nothing on us. But hey, be careful, because them XZs, bro. You know that. You know what I mean? You mean what I know? Hey, they're over there running the OCG for a reason. So again, it's gonna be a clash of the Titans once that new set comes out, crossover breakers. So that's gonna be exciting. So we'll see what happens. But the quarter century. Right now, people want to get their hands on this card. It's getting cleaned out of the markets, essentially, compared to previous prices. This card, no one cared about it at 50s. No one cared about it. No one was talking about it. And now you wake up one day, it's up 2x, and that's just the humble beginnings, because that's a couple of one-ups, and it quickly goes up exponentially from there. So keep this one on your radar. Again, you do have the regular secret rare. Look at that. We were talking about this card at 4 bones, 470s, between 4 to 5s. I got most of mine around 370s to 4. And again, look at this massive volume candle. 640 items sold, guys. Right there. As you can see, the curvature about to go parabolic here. So again, here it says what? 1259s? And this is where we're at right now. We're here at 1280s, pushing 13s right now. Already up $4 or $5 since the last time we first talked about this card. 20 listings only. You have an RO6, and then it's 15s and beyond. 2 pages only. Your boy's a happy camper right now, because I still got my 4. You know what I mean? You mean what I know? So 4 times 4 is what? 16s? I might end up selling 1 for 16s, and then all the other 3 are profit. Life is good, man. Life is good. That's what happens when you're early. That's what happens when you listen to your boy. Am I perfect? Am I going to make all the calls right? No. Who cares? We care about the one that we make right. Why? Because that's when we make the money, and we make most of those calls than not. That's what truly matters. Like with anything in life, is all about probabilities. If you have a 60, 70, 80% rate of, making good calls, yeah, you take the 10 to 20, that's par for the course. That's life. But again, we're here to win. We're here to make money. We're here to make profits and pluses. For people that say that Yu-Gi-Oh is not an investment, you know what I mean? You mean what I know? I'm always go back to that. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, because I just can't believe that any human that plays Yu-Gi-Oh would ever have that thought process that Yu-Gi-Oh is not an investment. I mean, minimum, when they go buy the cards, they're free, minimum, right? You know what I mean? You mean what I know? That you're going to ask that same person if they paid $10 for a card, if they wouldn't want to pay $5 instead. What are they going to say? I don't care. I'll just pay 10. If I could save 50%, who cares? Yu-Gi-Oh's not an investment. Man, get yourself out of here, guys. Lacrima, the Crimson Tears, making moves, making waves right here. Massive all-time high in volume. These are the signals, guys. Could this card be cities? Y'all might hold on to mine. You know what I mean? Ride this train. You know why? Because this is the curvature. But this looks like the beginning of a parabolic advanced move, guys. Look at that. Looks at. I don't want to sell too early. I might sell 1 at 15, 16 to recoup my investment and ride the playset into the 20s and 30s. You never know. I don't want to get too greedy, but worst case, I already sold 1 for my money back. Everything else is pluses and profits. The game is too easy. It just is sometimes. Beautiful secret rare, by the way. Told you guys to pick it up. when it was cheap. Primite Lordly Load. I sold my copies at 9s. You know, again, for me, it's not about measuring tops. I bought around here at around 2 bones, 2 50s. Sold at around 8 9s, took profits. It consolidated, and now second leg up status for this trending card right now. Again, people want to get their hands on the Primite engine. Here, 14 bones, quickly goes to 15s, 5 pages only, 46 listings. People need this card. You know, I asked, guys, should I sell? And a lot of you guys, Jay, keep 3, just sell 1. I just sold off 4 of them, man. I bought them too cheap. So again, you know, not to say, again, we talked about this card. We said it has potential as a secret rare from Rage of the Abyss. And we were talking about it at 2 bones when I was buying. So, you know, hopefully you guys still have your copies. Me, I see. That's the thing, guys. Look, excuse me, guys. Learn from me. Excuse me, man. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But excuse me. Listen in. I had 4 of these. I bought them at like 2 bones, average price, and I sold at 8 and 9s. Let's say a 4X, clean 4X. Jay, but you should have held because now they're pushing the 14s and 15s and you would have been up a 7X. That's true. That's true. But again, at the end of the day, did you put in money and you made more? Entry price matters. Okay, sometimes you take a 4X and then it pumps. Sometimes you take a 4X and then it dumps. So at the end of the day, I'm willing to live with the results. When I always say, be willing to live with the results, you can't control the markets. You know, sometimes you sell and then it keeps going higher. Sometimes you sell and it goes lower, so you feel good about that. Sometimes you buy and it goes higher and you feel good because you bought cheap. Sometimes you buy and it dumps on you. You're like, damn, I'm a Billy Bob. It happens to all of us. So me, I just love the fact that I was able to profit off this card. But again, if you need it, you will have to be paying a premium now because this card is spiking up as a secret rare. And we told you guys at 2 bones, get your copies, and this could be 15s. In the short term. It's crazy. What is this guy doing? The quarter century. I got, let me just double check here. I still got, okay, still around 20 bones. Yeah, I got a place of these. These are not moving. You know, liquidity is getting lower, but here recently a couple of sales, but we'll see what happens with that one. We have LZ of the White Forest. Again, this card, this is what you want to see. You want to see, you know, first falling knife mode a little bit here, and then you want to see consolidation. If you go to the monthly, I mean, this card has been very volatile, guys. Let's see the yearly. Very, very volatile. Let me see. Yeah, this is a clear downtrend, guys. Clear downtrend. Let me draw a little bit. It's been a while. Every once in a while, your boy likes to, you know, draw on these charts. So again, mind you, my mouse is terrible, you know, for, oh, wow. This is that was luck, man. And then on the downside, you can connect these, you know, and again, who knows? We might come back down and retest down here. What is that, like $20? We'll check the price in just a moment. Everything is possible, but the trend is your friend until the end. This card is currently in the downtrend, guys. So again, we broke this pivot coming all the way back down here, but we're trying to retest this as resistance again. Again, the lows are what? 17s and the teens? That's also possible. But again, big picture, I believe that at the end of the day, this downtrend will break up to the upside. Of course, up to the upside, right, Jay? Or even if it comes back down here eventually, it'll break. And once it does, then it can start, you know, that new uptrend. You know what I mean? So again, especially with more White Forest support coming in Supreme Darkness, I think it's just a matter of time before this card finishes its downtrend. So you want exposure. Let's check the price here. 23s, again, that is not bad for the long term. Sure. Could you wait for 20s? It is possible, but this thing could reverse at any moment. And again, this is the 6-month time frames. Keep that in mind. If you go to the 3-month, we just made a new local low. So yeah, would I be surprised if this card goes down to 20s in the short term? No. But you want to buy between that range, between 20 to 25s. You want to at least get exposure anywhere from 1 to 3, you know, as an investment, if you choose to do so. And if it's to play, I wouldn't be playing around with this. I would start getting my copies if you want to be ready for Supreme Darkness, because you just never know. This card came in the Infinite Forbidden. Shouldn't see a reprint until next year's tins. You know, so we'll see what happens with this one. Then we have Dragon Master Magia, guys. Rent Money Magia, still around 800. You know what I mean? Still around 800 with multiples there. Again, people like, oh, you know, I'm not playing Blue Eyes because this card is too expensive. Yeah, I mean, just keep in mind, there's some Blue Eye builds that just don't run Magia and it's still broken over there in the OCG. So again, of course, Magia gives you the best shot to win. It is the most optimal version of the deck. Does include this card. But, I mean, who's going to shut out 800, man? That's rent money. Jay, where? Rent is more expensive. Like, hey, you know, there's some places in this country where 800 is rent. You know what I mean? You mean what I know, even though it's not for most of us. But rent money Magia here, a lot of one-ups. And then eventually it does become a band worth, you know, price wise. So yeah. We have Mulcharmy Fuwalos. We talked about Purulia in yesterday's market watch. Right here says 120s. I'm right there, and yeah. Goes up quickly to 125s. We told you guys that we just expected this card to stabilize around these price ranges. Of course, all-time low in price for this card as volume wanes as well. Again, people have been focusing lately on repicking back up their Purulias and then getting ready for the release of the next Mulcharmy early next year. So that's what people are getting ready for. But again, a lot of 1s and 2s, guys. A lot of 1s and 2s. You know, if you want to place it from one seller, you're going to have to pay 140s. Of course, you know, who's going to play that? You just come here and buy 3 of these individually and live to fight another day. But again, card is 120s right now. Yeah, could it go down as low as 115s, 110s? Possibly. It could also bump up to 130s and beyond. So again, this is just a card that if you need right now at this stage, you know, heading into crossover breakers, like, you know, the range that is in, it's healthy. Healthy in the sense if you need it, you get it. You know, you shouldn't be worried about, like, you know, big price fluctuations and things of that nature. I believe that this card is properly priced right now. And especially heading into the new competitive season where everyone still needs to get access to this card. Same as Dominus Impulse, guys. You know, the other Dominus card, Purge, was pumping up, and this one just continues to consolidate down, you know, the downtrend here, retracing back down to the mean, as we can see, to 60 bones. I mean, halfway down is about 55s. So again, if I wake up one day and I see this at 55s, would I be surprised? Not really. It'll just be halfway down from this V-shaped recovery. Usually that's what's expected. But again, if I would need this card and I could get it at around 60s, I'd do it, because I think, again, 180s is not bad for this card. You know, and again, I don't see it going anywhere, man. The card is too broken. You know, of course, you can play it from your hand, but you can also set it if you go first. So again, the card is just very, very good. This is the new Imperm, essentially. So definitely keep it on your radar. It's trending, man. People need these cards. Look at that. Deception of the Sinful Spoils. This card spiked up all the way up. It says 58s, but we saw them at 63s. And I told you guys, that I would be taking profits on that move, because we were talking about it at 39s. From 39s to 63s, 62s, what is that? That is like 14, 15 bucks. Yeah, per copy, $45 for a playset. I'd be, you know, selling that if it was an investment. And now we've retraced back down to the mean, almost all the way back down to the scene of the crime. So again, that's unfortunate if people didn't sell in a timely fashion. But again, a lot of 1-ups. The 8-ups are still around mid-40s. And then it does become almost a $50 card at the bottom of the page. So 4 pages only, 34 listings. Again, people need it, but a lot of people that need to have it. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it bumps back up to 50. But again, yeah, this was an insane spike right here that we did catch. So hopefully you guys took advantage of that. Then we have Fiendsmith Engraver. Again, we just talked about this card the other day. I don't know. Okay, there we go. On the yearly, this card was 50s, bumping up to 72s. You know, but in the big picture, you know, this card, I mean, it's still in a downtrend. Still in a downtrend. For it to break its downtrend, it would have to exceed $96 and become a triple-digit card. So, I mean, for now, this is just a downtrend move towards the upside. You do have a couple here 75s, and then it does quickly go back up to 90s, guys. Insane that this card could be triple digits again soon. I'm gonna call it. I said I'd be recycling my purchasing power. I did not see this move coming, especially with Yugioh around the corner. But those are markets. That's why I love covering the markets. You know, markets like to humble everyone sometimes with their predictions and what you think is gonna happen. So I love to see it, man. You know, at the end of the day, no one will be able to predict every single card's moves. And that's what we're here to continue to learn and get better per se, right? In that sense. But yeah, I mean, it's surprising here. I love to see it, especially if you held through. You know, this could be $100 card pretty soon. Me, with these 1s and 2s, I'd be waiting. You know, my new target, if you kept, you know, Jay, I held strong. Yeah, you said I could do this, but I'm playing it. $100s? It's not bad. And as we know, Lacrima's going on. We just covered Fiendsmith Requiem. We covered the other day. So again, I'm definitely keep your engravers in mind. Then we have Purulia. We talked about the quarter century secret yesterday. You know, telling you guys how it was spiking up. You know, shout out to Very Nice Yugioh. Had fun. You know what with him. He left a comment you know, look forward to seeing him and all of you guys. If you're going to YCS Anaheim, just say hi. Come up to me, say hi. You know, it's going to be a blast. I went to the LA regionals just to have a scope of the area and how events go out, you know, how events happen out there, and it was amazing. LA regionals, I had a blast. So hopefully we can replicate that just with more people. I'm super excited for YCS Anaheim coming. What is that, next week already? Wow. So again, $84 right here for Purulia. And yeah, I told you guys at 55 75s was the play. But honestly, with the Mulcharmy hype here, we have to adapt and adjust. I'd be holding on and keeping to this. You know, this one, it could easily become $100 Mulcharmy. So definitely one to keep on your radar. Triple Tactics Thrust, another trending card right now. Insane, guys. Insane in a sense to see triple T's at you know, essentially, I mean, it is 7 bones though. Yeah, we're shipping, it is 7 still, or 6 something. But again, a couple of one-ofs here. But yeah, 7s, I mean, you see still single digits for these ultras. You know, still, the supply is still coming in. You know what I mean? So it's just trying to find a floor here. Again, a lot of people still need thrust. Did I pick up thrust? I still think I haven't picked up my thrust. So it's something that I'm going to be looking forward to. I'm just picking up some PUR versions to play, to have access to. So what are PURs at? But again, thrust as a whole is a trending card in the sense that, you know, a lot of people need this card. Okay, still single digits. Wow, initial spike there. Thankfully, it came back down to the scene of the crime. Need to get myself some PURs, man. Nice. So yeah, thrust, again, as the days and weeks go by from Bonanza, you know, now 2-3 weeks, a month in, you want to start getting exposure to the cards that you need, especially to play. Fire King Courtier Okanix, again, people still continue to buy this card up. A lot of 1s and 2s, quickly goes to 20s, 3 pages only. 30 listings. So again, it's just there. It's a secret rare from Rage of the Abyss from Rhoda. It's hard to get, you know, and this card has been 13s, you know, going back up to 18, 20s and then down to 15s. And that's where it's just hovering. It's hovering. So again, you know, I traded for one of these and then moved it immediately. I love cards like these because they're liquid. They're like currency. You know, if you could pick them up, then you can use it to trade towards something else that you really want. You know what I mean? So again, that's like tips and tricks. If you can get some of these cards, you know, you trade for a lot of little stuff towards this, and then this helps you get a bigger thing, and you know, you just continue to cycle up until you get those cards that you need. Then we have Blue Eyes White Dragon. Again, continues to be a best-selling card, guys. These are the small signs on the 3-month. You have a low and a higher low, a high, and now we're trying to make a higher high. Let's see the monthly. You see, this could be a W-shaped recovery as well. If we break 24-21, run for the hills. This card is going to be, you know, probably 30s again, 26 in the short terms, then 30s in the mid to longer term, guys. 30-31. That's what's expected. Again, this card continues to be best-selling, continues to just get more scarce and more scarce and more scarce, guys, as time passes by. And you want to definitely make your considerations. Again, these are cards that even me, I'm not a collector. I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh! I consider myself a very, very casual collector in Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff. But I see a card like this, and like if I could find a deal at 20, like I wouldn't mind picking it up. It's beautiful. Even as an investment, even if it's not as a collector, even as an investment, I think this one has the potential to be 40 to 50s down the line. Guys, don't forget, we have right here, just trying to grow over here on X. Make sure you click the link in the description down below. Over here, boom, 1 click there, 1 click in the Discord, on our way to 700 people. And then if you want to become a seller, I believe tomorrow is the Black Friday you know, event on Whatnot, where you get like 0% commission. So that is not bad. You want to make sure you join up. And guys, none of this content is official financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, at 6.9999K, at 7K, we will be giving away a Bonanza box to a lucky winner, guys. A sealed box for one of you guys. So you want to make sure you subscribe. You want to make sure you ring that bell. You want to make sure you like this video so you can get exposure to our giveaways. We love to give back, not just because it's Thanksgiving today, but we always love to give back on the channel. So you definitely want to subscribe to get that exposure. We have Dark Magician Girl alternate art from the tins again. I still think this one ages well. I still think it will need time to do so, because now we're just consolidating here as people come back to pick this one up for their DMG collection. So yeah, it's just hovering around the teens, high teens, the 20s, right there, chilling Macmillan. You know, but this one, the Dark Magician Girl, the quarter century, wow, this one 1050s, man. Let's see. Wow, look at this consolidated. Look at this beautiful chart, man. On the monthly is a little bit volatile, but on the 3-month, wow. Wow, this is what you want to be buying. Excuse me, guys. If you want this card, this is what you want to be buying. These levels, $10. Great pickup. $20 for the alternate art. Great pickup. Imsetis, great pickup. Guys, you know what I mean? Again, Imsetis were 1650s, bumped up to 1850s recently, and now they're around 18s for the walls of China. Yeah, these cards have been stable. They've been stable. They haven't really been doing much. You know, these engines haven't really been making moves, but that's good. It gives you an opportunity if you need these cards to pick them up because, again, yes, keep in mind, now it's official. It's been announced. We're getting a Rarity Collection 4 in April. I honestly believe cards like Imseti, Chaos Angel, Sky Crisis, maybe even Zeus, all these meta-relevant cards that we said, oh, it should have been in Bonanza. I think they will be in Rarity Collection 4. But the key is that is a major gap zone. Major gap zone. You want to make sure you get exposure to these cards now. Because from now to April, there's what, like 5 months, 4, 5, 6 months, whatever it is. There's a bunch of months in between that you'll be able to get this card now. And again, people pick up this engine or, you know, it slides into the meta with this deck or that deck. This could easily be $25 to $30s. Easy. Walk in the park if the demand comes in. So you want to make sure you get exposure to broken cards like these that people always need, guys. That's why I love cards like these. Again, currency. People need them. There isn't ever a time or a moment where you have an Imseti in your binder and like someone doesn't ask for it, essentially. You know what I mean? So it's an amazing pickup regardless. Even, you know, if it doesn't appreciate in price mid to long term, people will always have demand for this card. Then we have Kashtira Fenrir. Again, this card was a 1060s, bumping up to 16s recently. Of course, you have a one of there, a deal. But the card, if you clean this up, janitor style, you can really see, let's see, probably, yeah, they took the deal. So there we go, $16. 16 bones. Again, 44 listings. Like we talked about this card the other day when we covered Kashtira. You know, like topping, what was it? Like in Europe, I think it was, at YCS event, to 2,500 players. So again, 16 bones, 20s around the corner, in my humble opinion. So do what you must, man. These cards are trending. The demand is just extremely high for most of these. Look at that. Chaos Angel. Look at that. Was 15s, 21s now. Still 21, stabilizing around that area. So again, you definitely want to keep this one in mind because this card is broken, man. This card is a broken synchro monster that, you know, just always finds a way to see meta play. And that, again, same deal. With most of these cards, you want to play the gap zone up until the next Rarity Collection. Sure, could they slide any of these in Maze of Master and think? It is possible. So, again, but when Maze of Master comes, you know, and it's around the corner, we're going to be advising, you know, maybe what to do by then, you know, depending on these card prices, just in case. But for now, I believe this card comes in the next Rarity Collection, so we'll see. But in the meantime, 20 bones, not bad. 2021s, especially if you need it to play. I still think this card will be 25s in the short term with the potential of even becoming 30s and beyond down the line. Then Lubellis, man. Lubellis spiked, had that spike to 2875s. The Bystial Lubelli on here, still just hovering around 26 bones with a couple of play sets, 3 pages only, 30 listings. So again, now it's stabilizing up here, just stabilizing, having that balance. You know, that supply and demand battle between people taking profits that bought at 10, 15s and people needing to get access to the card regardless. So you have that battle going on right now. Right now, it's just holding strong at around 26s, not doing much, but definitely wanted to highlight this card. Then we have Settlement Great Raging Phoenix. Again, this card recently hit 48 50s, now retracing back down to 40s. Pretty interesting. Again, you need to understand, Jay, but why are people selling? You know, why are these people selling up here if the card is still scarce and people need it and no reprint up? People take profits, guys. Like if you bought at 33s and you can sell at 50s, that's $17. Let's shave the $2 off. That's a $15 move in your pocket. You know, so that's a $15 card that you didn't have. That's strong, guys. If you bought down here at 33s, I'm not even saying like down here in the 20s, 25, even at 33s recently, as late, you know, as I meant to say late last month. My bad, guys. You know, in October, 33s. Look at that. Look at that right there. You bought there and you sold around here around 40, 48s, 50 bones that it was the other day. you now have an extra $15 card that you didn't have in your binder. As an example, if you traded it away at around 50s, that is powerful. And then if that $15 card was a Sky Crisis, and you wake up one day and the Sky Crisis is 30, that's how you start multiplying, your purchasing power, guys, making these moves. So again, people taking profits up here, just retracing back down a little bit to the mean, a healthy retracement. So unless this card gets reprinted anytime soon, I honestly do not see when and where. Maybe Mesa Master, if not Rarity Collection 4, but in the meantime, I expect this card to remain above 40 billies due to the demand going on right now. And always since this card released. That's crazy, man. That is just crazy. Then we have Millennium. Who's that, Jay? We have Millennium Ankh. This card, we've been talking about this card endlessly. When it was $7, and then $8, and then 9s, and then 10s. And then we're like, oh my God, is that double digits? Guys, pick these up at 10s. And look at that. Since 6 bones, it's just been going up. Parabolic advance move, but little by little. Look at that. You have a 1 over here, and we refresh. It's probably not even there anymore. Let's see. Look at that. Okay, it's still there. It's about 9 bones, but after that, 11s, guys. And after a couple there, like a play set, look at that. 12 bones, and at the bottom of the page, it's pushing 14, 15s with shipping. 4 pages only, 34 listings. I've been telling you guys, get your Ankhs. Jay, but I don't play Millennium. Who cares about this card? People like me. I had my Ankhs. I got them literally at $6, thankfully. Because I just picked them up. Let me just get a place. I get exposure to this card. But now it's just going up. Even as an investment, this card could easily become 15s officially in the short term. Has the potential of being 20s down the line. So I always like cards like these, especially they're iconic. Collectors may even want this card. And it's a secret rare from the Infinite Forbidden that will only get harder and harder to get. So here we have Nightmare Apprentice, guys, from Legacy of Destruction. Again, this card, we last talked about it at 23s and some change. We said, guys, you could pick it up. It might hit 25, 26s. It did. And now you have a couple of deals here, at 22s. Who knows, man? This card might even go down, into the teens. It is possible. And that's good. If it goes down into the teens, I'll start even get interested even more if I see this card at the regionals or, at an event per se. Why? Because it came in Legacy of Destruction. It is not getting reprinted anytime soon. Of course, right now, it's not like in the thick of things in the meta per se, but still, it's a card that has always had demand since release, and you just never know, guys. Just because we have Ryzu and Malice around the corner, we still don't know, the next, like Supreme Darkness, all the cards that are coming out, and then Alliance, whatever. I need to learn the name of that next product after that next core set. After Supreme Darkness, you never know what's coming. We literally don't know. What if illusions become meta? You just don't know. Cards like Nightmare Apprentice and all the other illusion cards might spike. So, definitely one not bad to hold. And again, it serves as currency. When you have cards like these in your binder, there's always people that want it. Very, very good for trading purposes. So definitely keep it in mind. Then we have Diabell's original Sin Keeper. I was going to say Sins Keeper. This card, again, we talked about it at single digits, 8s. And literally the day after we talked about it, it spiked. And here, this card is 1240s. Insane. Quickly could become 15 bones, 4 pages only, 34 listings again. This one is just like Lacrima. We touched base on Lacrima, this Diabell's card, and we told you guys at single digits, you just can't go wrong picking those cards up. And now, these cards are double digits. So it's crazy to see that pan out. And then we have Bystial Druid Swarm. Again, another one that is currently trending here right now. From 13 bones to 16s. We told you guys that we expect this card to be 20 bones. Here at 1590s, just giving you guys an update. Still around, 19 bones essentially. But again, we usually talk about that one. But don't forget, even the super rare is $16, guys. Insane. This card just needs a reprint. You know what I mean? The demand is great. Well, you here have a couple here at 13s and some change, but it quickly goes to 16s and beyond. At the bottom of the page, 18s with the Wall of China. And eventually 20s. But yeah, Bystials, man. People need their Bystials. Some Bystials are being played inside Malice. So again, engine is great. I can't believe they didn't reprint this engine. Like, if we're being honest, I cannot believe that they did not reprint this engine in Bonanza and or the tins. Crazy, guys. Like, there's just some cards that there's no way you think that, with 2 major reprint sets, that it'll be skipped. And Bystials, the Bystial package was definitely one, you know, that I thought would be included, because this Vader came in the tins. You know, so either you could have put these in the tins with it or in Bonanza, but it would have been nice to have like PURs and PCRs and all the P's and all the R's. But I guess Crystal Shark is just more important. You know, I guess I need to get my priorities straight, okay? Crystal Shark is a more important reprint than Bystial Druid Swarm. So that's my bad for not understanding, guys. And then we have Elemental Hero, Absolute Zero, just throwing this Platinum Secret in here. Oh my God, I'm gonna go so hard tomorrow on these Plat Secrets, man. I'm gonna buy them all out. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I mean, this one's bumping up. I have a couple of these from 324s pushing, you know, the 430s, a lot of one-ofs. Playsets at 5 bones already, guys. 5 bones for a playset for a card that was $3. Insane. I'm sorry, not for a playset. What I meant to say is that we have a playset here for $5 a pop, and playsets were $10 not long ago. Now people paying 15s for one, and 4 pages only. You know, these cards are amazing. We will be discussing more Bonanza cards tomorrow as we discuss the deals and steals of, you know, Cyber Weekend that I believe starts tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, at around 9 a.m. So again, make sure you're ready for these deals. Make sure you take advantage of these Black Friday deals, because, you know, getting 10% back. I mean, if you spend $100, that's a free $10 card. That is not bad. So, you know, if you spend a couple of $100, that's a couple of $10 cards that could turn to 20s and 30s. That's why I always love taking advantage of these deals. And for me, I'm a subscriber, so I get the extra 3%. Not bad at all, guys. So again, Absolute Zero, an iconic card used for Edison. You know, the quarter century already spiked. All the other versions, like the secrets and things of that nature, they're hard to get already. So, I mean, it is just natural that this card goes up. This will be money, man. This card could be a double-digit card, guys. It can easily be a double-digit card. So definitely make sure you keep that in mind. All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's Market Watch, guys. Hopefully you guys did. You know, hopefully you found value in what we did today. Again, happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you're with your families. I mean, if you have some downtime, maybe you're watching this, staying informed. I'd be doing that too, because I'm just an addict, a Yu-Gi-Oh addict. You know, it doesn't matter what's going on in life. I'm always watching cardboard. We always looking at the brown. You guys already know, guys. So hopefully you guys are having a good time. Today, I'm just enjoying, absorbing the holiday. We personally in this channel always love to give back. We're always in a giving spirit. So we're always thankful as well. Thankful, you know, for you guys being here, for the channel continuing to perform and to grow. And it's really honestly just all thanks to you guys, man. There's nothing else that I can say. So I'm just very appreciative, very thankful, you know, especially on a day like today. I can reflect and just being grateful for everything that you guys do. I'm in the comment section, liking the video, you know, subscribing, and letting other people know, you know, word of mouth really helps out. So I appreciate your generosity, and thanks for being here, guys. And hopefully you guys continue to find value in what I do. I'm excited for next week, man. Vacation time, much deserved, you know, and then going to Anaheim. So that's going to be fun. Yeah, hopefully I can take my laptop with me, set that up so I can continue making videos as we've done in the past. But yeah, just stay tuned, man. You know, just have a great holiday tomorrow. Just be careful with the wallet. You know what I mean? You don't want to break the wallet. Remember, we need to pay rent either at the end of this month or early next month. But I'm already ranting. Hopefully you guys are having fun. You guys already know. Live stream tomorrow. Don't forget, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a blast. We're gonna be discussing deals and steals. So you definitely want to tune in tomorrow. In tomorrow's live stream. Make sure you keep that in mind. All right, thank you so much for your time, for your support, for your attention. Stay fresh.